What's going on, everybody? Yo, how you guys doing? My husband is off. He went to go get me a chair so that I can sit down in the shower. And I need to get a shower extender. I gotta get, what do you call that thing? Oh, the riser for the toilet seat. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, dude, I need to get like everything, like for handicap because I don't want to fall and everything like that. So he went to Walmart. He's going to go get me the toilet riser. And then, a friend of ours is going to let us borrow some money tomorrow so we can get the rest of the stuff and whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like you really don't realize all of the things that you do every day that are so like normal to do, such as going to the ladies' room, such as taking a shower, like all these things that you take for granted. Then you're like, oh my gosh, wow, how nice it so I'm just kind of like going through the changes, but I still have my sock here. The reason I put this sock here was because the bandage is very, very rough. So it was scraping on my leg and everything. So I put like a sock inside of the bandage, then a sock around the bandage. So I guess basically I'm just like every day comes new beginnings, you know what I mean? So if you're like able to get up and go to the bathroom without a walker or a crutch or a cane, and you have like all these 25 fur babies coming around you just because they want to see you, that's a good thing. I'm like sitting here like, oh my God, I got to go to the bathroom. Like, that's the biggest thing in my life right now. The biggest thing in my life right now is, oh my gosh, I've got to go to the ladies' room. It just goes to show you, things can get kind of hectic if you have a little certain type of a fall or anything can happen. You know what I mean? So it just goes to show you. So, pretty soon it's going to look like a hospital room in here. So it's kind of like, wow, but I'm like, I'm tired of sitting, trying to not plop on the toilet, which is what I've been doing, plopping on the toilet. And my wrists are getting tired from like standing up all the time. And I was like, okay, I need handles. I need grip handles. I'm like, what in the world? You know what I mean? So sleeping with my husband has been amazingly crazy. But I did watch a video last night. I was like, how can I sleep? And so what happened was they said definitely up, like put your foot up, like Sarah Jane says. Yes, Sarah Jane, you're absolutely right. Definitely, I got to keep my foot elevated. Yeah, I have to. Like, I feel so much less pressure when it's elevated. So, elevated, and then as you turn to the side, then like this part of your knee. So let's say I'm turning to the side and I want to sleep with my husband and he's sleeping on this side. So what I do is I just put the pillow right there. You see what I mean? And then I'm able to have it propped up. I don't know if you guys can really see really well, but this is what you do. You put the pillow on you put your knee on a pillow, and this is uplifted over there, and then your knee's on a pillow. And then that's how I slept on the side with my husband. Because we try to sleep the other lengthwise, and it didn't work, because then I have like my little nightstand with my water and everything else. And I'm like, well, that's not cool if I like get up in the middle of the night and I go and everything falls to the ground. I was like, oh my gosh. So, oh my gosh. I'm like, okay, Lord, this is where you want me. Like, I'm here. Let's learn patience. I'm like, go, please. This is like, okay, I have the guitar. This is the time I'm going to learn to play the guitar. So, Latina J, what are you going to do? I'm going to push myself to basically do the stuff that I'm always like, oh, well, you really need time. So what did I do yesterday? Literally, I sat in my kitchen as I was cooking or eating or whatever. I sat there with the bottle of apple cider vinegar. I sprayed the bottom of like the cabinets of the kitchen, and I scrubbed it off with the broom and everything like that. And so I'm basically doing the things that you really have to have a lot of time for. I have that time now. I have that time now. So I'm like, hey, bring me back. Bring me, please, if you don't mind, the guitar from the other side. Because now we can play the guitar, ladies and gents, because I'm not going much. All you need is time. I got time. So, you know. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking about Cynthia and the Beaumonts. I like Cynthia and the Beaumonts. Tommy Beaumont. They remind me a lot about me and Paulie, because he's an older guy. She's a younger lady. It's the same as me and him. And they've been together for like 27 years, married, whatever. We've been together for going on 10 years. And she's like, it's the opposite with them. Like, Tommy's the one that needs her. And so she like caretakes it, you know, but then Paulie's the one that I need, and he caretakes about me and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. It's just one of those things, you know what I mean? But still, yeah, we just have to stay motivated, encouraged in the Lord. I told my little sister today, what is the fountain of youth? To stay encouraged in the Lord, not to let the problems consume you. Don't let negativity shade light in your soul. Like, just be like, there's always a solution to every problem. God doesn't miss anything. You know, God misses nothing. So in the time of confusion that you don't know what's going on or whatever, just draw closer to Him. Really. Worrying doesn't get you anything but worry lines right here and all that kind of stuff. It's better just to give it to the Lord and say, okay, Lord, you are in complete control. And this is completely, you know, true. So just get closer to the Lord. That is my fountain of youth. I'm 47 years old. I don't have wrinkles. I owe it to God, to marijuana. Smoke the ganja gun, you know? Yeah. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. No one but ourselves can free our mind. God can free your mind. Give everything to the Lord, because you know what? He is our everything. God bless. And yes, Nicholas is always there telling me, you can do it. Forward on.